6:16 in the morning. And I've got over 1,000 miles to drive. I better get some coffee. So, why another travel blog? Fair enough. Well, where the hell's my... God, if my head wasn't attached to my shoulders. So, why a travel blog? Or vlog? Well, I'm creeping up on 50 here. And I feel like there's more to life than 9 to 5 behind the desk. My kids are grown. I want to get out and explore some more. And I've always enjoyed the idea of wanderlust. I remember when I was 17, I would draw floor plans of vans. Remember those old 70s custom vans? Well, this isn't in the early 80s, so they're still fresh in my mind. But I would have a bed and a sink and a little fridge and a stovetop burner in this van so that I could go anywhere I want and kind of have my home with me. So I thought, well, maybe this could kind of be the start. This is not I'm hoping this is the most boring video of all the videos to come. I have several hobbies: writing, photography, music, reading, just to name a few, that I don't devote near enough time to. Roald Dahl has a quote that talks about how important it is to be, in today's parlance, engaged in life, to grab onto something that interests you and embrace it fully. When reflecting on that, I realized that while I enjoy all my hobbies, and there are far too many of them to be sure, I have never been completely passionate about any particular one. And digging into that more, I began to realize that the main hobbies I have, music, writing, photography, all deal with creating and storytelling. So I've decided to combine a hobby I want to get more into, namely traveling, with one I have more experience with, storytelling. But why traveling? Why not just write short stories or take more pictures? After all, a picture is worth 1,000 words, is it not? In 2015, my friend Craig and I took 2 weeks and rode our motorcycles through New England. It was an amazing trip, and without question, one of the best trips I have ever taken. I think it was during that ride that the idea of putting together a travel website took root. I wanted to share the pictures and stories of my trip with anyone who could be bothered to listen. And after watching many hours of other various travel bloggers, most notably SV Delos and Gone with the Winds, I asked myself, well, why not? What's holding you back? I think what's really at the heart of all this is a sort of midlife crisis. Some guys get a convertible, or a hot blonde. I want to get out from behind the desk, quit the 9 to 5 rat race, and see more of the world. And while eventually I'd like to be able to tell you about a great little bar on the edge of some beach off some island that I've sailed to, the reality is that the 9 to 5 is what pays the bills and keeps a roof over our heads. But I'm not wanting to give up on the current dream. So I'll start small. Maybe I won't see the world right now, but that doesn't mean I can't explore. My area of the country is rife with history, as well as kitschy tourist traps. We all know people who've lived their lives in New York City but have never seen the Statue of Liberty. Or, as I can personally attest to, have grown up in Arizona and have never really explored the Grand Canyon. So why not start in my own backyard? The full Roald Dahl quote I alluded to earlier is this: I began to realize how important it was to be an enthusiast in life. If you are interested in something, no matter what it is, go at it full speed. Embrace it with both arms, hug it, love it, and above all, become passionate about it. Lukewarm is no good. So I hope you join me, and I hope to discover some good stories to share with you. Stories that aren't, well, lukewarm.